Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hope you can hear me. Hope it sounds good. Test test.
sets work. We're testing them. So
yeah, we're back at this issue. Okay, we definitely sounded better after we, fixed the issue.
yeah, right.
What is right? Pitt 3,000. I put it in.
I think Pitt's over here.
Oh, is that? All those up there. That's Montgomery. No, that's Montgomery.
Well, shoot. But I think that's their bench.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
My bad. All right. My name is Rich.
Tim, don't mess with my tutu. That was a stretch.
No, that's good. I mean, I
Want me to hang it up in my office?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me just grab my Adidas.
Okay. Oh, you got it too, huh?
And for like 10 some years.
Okay.
Tell you that she really enjoyed your color commentary.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she's back in Lewis, Delaware. She's on oxygen 24/7. She watched it on her iPod, and she was like, "Wow, that announcement really good. Kept it interesting."
Thank you. I appreciate it. I try. I just,
Now we got a name.
see it and just I try to have a little fun with it.
Yeah. Now we have a name, right?
Yes, sir. That's right. Thank you, man. All right, let me go fill my water.
Sorry?
Out of here. Starting 6'1", also from Germantown, freshman guard, Adrian Amaya. And starting at forward, standing at 6'4", out of John F. Kennedy High School, Isaac Vasquez. All right, and now for the starters for Pitt Community College. Starting at guard, freshman number 0, Ashanta Hedman Jr. Starting at guard, from Jacksonville, North Carolina, standing at 5'9", from Montgomery, starting at guard, standing at 6'1", a sophomore from Greensboro, North Carolina, Karis Fool. Starting at small forward, standing at 6'3", from Canville, Illinois, Jamari McNeil. And standing at 6'4", starting at guard from Atlanta, Georgia, Cameron Miles.
They get free throws for the game?
I don't know. That's missing out there. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here at Day 2, Donald Beasley Mixer. Tim Toon Jr. here with my colleague Malachi Woods. Here starting off, we got Pitt Community College versus Montgomery College.
Yeah, it's great to be back, Tim. You know, always be back in the new refurbished Lions Den.
Beautiful. Apparently some have with a technical foul, so it was a free throw shot. So our score is already 1-0 in favor of Pitt. And they're fighting for it. Jump ball going to Montgomery.
And something interesting we noticed about Pitt yesterday was that they didn't bring out their leading scorer of the game, Cameron Myers, until the second half. Looks like he's starting today. So it looks like we'll see maybe a different Pitt Bulldog team this season.
And we start a little bit of a tempo here as we first offense possession for the Raptors. There's Imachita, gets the and one. They're going to count that.
Right now, if you're Coach Blackman, you love to see that from your freshman forward. Yesterday, he seemed a little bit reserved, could have attacked more, and looks like he's going to make up for that today.
That's right, and both these teams are looking to come out of this mixer with the W's. They both took L's yesterday. Montgomery College lost to Remington Valley, 102-83 yesterday. And Pitt lost in the opening game of the mixer to Hartford, 89-66. So both teams are looking to finish this mixer on a high note, get in the win column.
Yeah, they are, Tim. And it's just really important for the start of the season just to get some momentum.
And that's a good way to start there as Fullwood gets on the stat sheet, his first 2 of the game.
Great cut from Fullwood, and this is what we didn't see yesterday from this Pitt Community College team. A lot of selfish basketball. That was an unselfish play and an unselfish bucket.
And Imachita answers right back. 3-ball, he's definitely starting off hot with all 6 of the Raptors' points. Swinging around the key for Pitt. McNeil in the lane, shuffling the feet, travel. Tightly contested defense there by Vasquez. Bringing it up for the Raptors is Chris Levy, who went on a heater yesterday in the first half, and clearly the heat has not been pinned down even with going back an hour here.
Yeah, yesterday Levy did have a big first half, went on a 10-0 run himself. Kind of slowed in that second. Let's see if he can keep the play consistent for all 40 minutes of this one.
8-3 early lead for the Raptors. Barber swings it over in the key to Phil Wood. Levy applying the pressure, drives, helped by Amana. Back out. Myers, shot clock at 5. Barber probing. 3 ball for McNeil. Short, didn't hit the rim, and we got a shot clock violation.
Great defense from Montgomery community right there. Staying in the zone, staying in their spots, playing the roles.
Just for clarification, we got Montgomery College sporting the gray and purple. Pitt sporting the One Tree Hill color scheme. We got the black uniforms with the blue numbers and North Carolina trim on the side there. Tar Heels. Amaya, 3 ball. Short. Rebound and stolen away. Levy lays it in.
Great job from Levy there. Not a great decision, though. Pokes the ball away from the man trying to inbound. An easy call for a ref. Levy is excited, but he has to remain calm.
Montgomery already had 10 points here. 2 minutes to play, 10-3 our score. Again here in game 1 of 3, day 2 of the Donald Beasley mixer. Barber bringing it across court. Levy giving chase. Fullwood finds a cutting Myers and finds a nice dime to Pascal.
Great job from Myers there. Able to draw both defenders in. Knowing it wouldn't be a great shot, found his teammate down low, and now they get an easy deuce.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was Hampton Jr. on the score, not Pascal for Pitt. 10-5 is the score. A little chance taken. Breaking the zone. Emachita able to attack the rim as he's done in these first 3 minutes, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
You know, I really like what we're seeing from Montgomery community today so far. A lot of unselfish play. Making the next pass, making the open pass, looking for the open man, and getting a better shot. A lot of yesterday we saw them taking on one-on-one matchups. We saw a lot of them trying to take on the whole team by themselves, trying to spread the love around, and it's lurking.
And free throw is good for Emachita. 2 quick fouls here on Hampton, number 0 for Pitt. And rims out on that second one. Bulldogs coming the other way. Phil Wood. Hands off to Myers. The lane is open. Can't finish. Hampton and Emachita fighting for the ball. Last touched by the Raptors.
Not a great contest from Emachita there. Myers just couldn't get it to go. He usually gets that one. I know he'll win it back next time.
Myers over to McNeil. Probing in the lane. Good defense. Cam Myers gets the rebound, draws the foul. He's going to go to the line for 2.
What a play from freshman wing Ashanta Hampton. Able to out-rebound the 6'9". Emachita, stay in the paint, hang in there, and now he's going to the line for a pair.
First one good for Hampton. He's got our first substitution of the day. Got Muhammad Lowe subbing in for the Raptors.
Lowe is one of those defensive-minded big men. You know, you put him in there, trying to take up space in the paint, you know, just kind of slow down any Pitt community inside attack.
The deficit is 4 for Pitt. 16:40 left in the first half. Amaya tried to find Pascal, stolen away by Fullwood in the zone there.
It looked like Pitt community is running a hybrid 2-3, bringing most of the back line of players up, trying to maybe stop Montgomery community from running them all the through.
Almost stolen away there by Pascal. And there's a nice stroke from the lefty, Amare Barber. First 2 for him.
Barber had a solid showing yesterday.
There's Pascal. Levy. Another theft by Fullwood. Has the numbers. Lays it in. Tied at 11. Levy. Going to reset. Got Fullwood and the entire Pitt Bulldog faithful getting excited. All squared 11. Amaya. Pascal. 3. No. Myers with the rebound.
If in Montgomery community, you have to be able to knock down that open three off of the high post.
Swinging around the horn, Fullwood, feeling it. Yes, indeedy! It's been Fullwood these last 3 possessions, 2 steals, and cashes in with a 3-ball.
7-0 run in the last minute and a half for Pitt community. Montgomery has to respond.
14-11 is the score. Amaya, Pascal, 3, looks good, misses. Rebound, Hampton Jr.
Pitt community is almost daring Montgomery to take the 3 from behind the arc. Almost asking them, if you can make it, that's how you're going to have to beat us.
Fullwood, screen set by Hampton as they switch. Low now on Fullwood. Myers, wide open from the elbow. Good look, shorts it. Rebound, Levy. Deep 3, Levy, misses.
Not a great shot selection from Levy. They get the ball back. He can make those, though, Tim, so I'm not mad at it.
Oh, he's definitely capable, no doubt, no doubt.
If you saw what we saw yesterday, he can definitely do it.
10 on the shot clock. Pascal, Levy tries his hand, the 3 again, and cashes in.
And Fullwood and Levy sharing some words as they run down the court, Tim. That's what you got to love about basketball.
Well, they've been pacing both of each respective teams as we're all squared. 14, Fullwood, 3. And able to draw the foul on Vasquez. And the dreaded 3.
Yeah, Tim, this is
3 for Fullwood.
This is the 3rd time we've seen somebody get fouled on the three-pointer in the mixer, and it just looks the same every time. It's a little too aggressive. Vasquez, your hand is already up. Fullwood's taking a contested shot. You don't have to foul him there. Now you're bailing him out. It wasn't a great shot from Fullwood, but now he has opportunities to earn the points.
Missed first.
Free throws a big problem for both these teams yesterday. Missed easily 15 free throws between both of them. Just points you just can't leave out there in big games like these.
Second one is good. Couple of substitutions for the Raptors. Got Osman Manis-Ray subbing in, number 2. Number 14, Dante Foster Jr. Number 24, Joshua Switzer subbing in. See if Fullwood can make it 2 of 3. Yes, he does. 16-14. Advantage Pitt. Manis-Ray. Bounce pass to Foster. In this treacherous 2-3 zone. Fullwood looking for another steal. Raptors a little out of sorts. Cutting, Pascal, skies up high, elevates and scores.
Great basketball from Montgomery community, making the extra passes. The last 4 possessions, they've been stagnant, taking threes, taking outside shots in the beginning of possession. Nice way to use up all the shot clock and get a good bucket.
Barber tight roping it. Fullwood, Myers. Drives, strong. Can't get the fall, but an opportunity to get 2 at the line.
Cameron Myers has been such a matchup nightmare this entire mixer. Standing at 6'4", uses that wiry frame and that speed to get around bigger defenders and uses strength to muscle through smaller defenders as well, too.
First one is good for Myers. And Machida subbing back in from Montgomery. And we get Josie and Thigpen, 21 and 12, subbing in for Pitt.
Sophomore Amari Josie gave them a big lift yesterday off the bench, added 14 points. It was a losing effort, but definitely showed that he's a great factor for this team.
And the game was out of reach. He came through with some back-to-back buckets for sure. Something to build off on for today. Low in the wing. Manis-Ray. And Machida calling for it in the paint against Myers. It's not there. Zone suffocating, down to 10 seconds. 3 missed by Manis-Ray. It's going to go out of bounds. Bulldogs basketball.
It feels like Montgomery hasn't found his rhythm yet. Coach mentioned prior to the game yesterday that Montgomery is one of those guys that he would be looking for big production from. So hopefully he finds his stride in this one. Hasn't found it yet, but hopefully it's
still working out the kinks here. Josie, Barber, swinging it around the key. Thigpen on the pick and roll. Myers, great play, and a nice block there by Imachita.
Imachita, the 6'9" defender, making his presence felt.
And he's going to pop up and shoot. Misses. Rebound by Barber. Stuck low for Montgomery, has it. Fighting for it. Are they going to award the timeout? Oh, it's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, the possession arrow does lean towards Montgomery Community, so they will get another possession here.
Okay, apparent possession arrow to Pitt.
I was mistaken, Tim. My bad.
Not sure. 18-16 is the score. Pitt with the lead. Barber kicks it in the corner. Josie, feet set. Shot three is long. Rebound Switzer. Foster gets the bump there on Josie.
Not a bad foul from Josie there. 3-on-2 break. Wanted to slow it down without making it clear. Not a bad foul. Obviously, you don't want to take a foul, but not a bad one in that situation, too.
Lowe will inbound it. Imachita. Over to Foster. Pump fake. Drives into the teeth of zone. Switzer drawing him in. Nice pass to Lowe. And the two-hand flush. Muhammad Lowe with his first highlight play of the mixer.
Muhammad Lowe, but nothing was low on that slam, folks. Great find from Switzer. Able to fit the pass through there. Muhammad finishes.
Myers, his turn. Draws another foul. Continue to get to the cup, Malachi, with ease.
Myers has an impressive ability to get downhill. That quick first step that he has allows him to get around those bigger defenders, then use his body. The defenders try to return, but they only hit him with contact. Tim.
Rims out the first. Still searching for his first field goal. He had 2 points, both by way of the free throw line. Swishes the second. 19-18, lead here. 11:30 left in the first half.
Looks like Pitt Community has even extended this zone some more. Good play from Barber.
With tight hands, active, more by Switzer. Pro hop, gets the and one. Nice little shimmy there by Joshua Switzer.
Josh Switzer, the freshman from Montgomery Village, Maryland. We didn't see a lot of him yesterday. Already making an impact, more of an impact today than he did, and his team's going to need it.
Swishes that, 21-19. Montgomery for the lead. Thigpen guarded by Switzer. Josie comes up over to Green. Pass over to Barber. Shot clock at 7. Thigpen drives to his left. Kicks it out. Myers 4-3. Gotta go. Loses the handle. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It's going to be Raptors basketball.
Great defense from Montgomery Community College right there. Everybody staying square, staying home, not going for any fakes.
And a dangerous pass stolen by Barber. The other way, Green lays it in for his first 2 of the game.
Turnover is going to be an important factor here. Whatever team has the least amount of turnovers will likely come out victorious in this one.
Tied back at 21, almost stolen away. Imachita, indecisive, and turns it over.
One thing they'll always teach you in basketball, you never want to leave your feet with the ball, Tim. Once you leave your feet, you narrow down anything you can do with the ball in that moment. You have to either shoot, pass, but once you come back down, it is a travel, and the possession is going the other way.
Almost no man's land there. Tied at 21. Barber gets the pick. Josie had a great look, hesitated. Barber, lefty, pump fake. Back to Josie. Shot clock at 10. Barber steps back, trying to knock the three over the big Imachita. Misses. Lowe and Myers were fighting for it. And advantage Myers, as that's another foul there on Muhammad Lowe, I believe his second here in the first half.
And you can already tell the difference between this Pitt Community College team with and without Cameron Myers. He's been so active throughout the game, hasn't scored as many points as he did when he came in yesterday, but his impact is undeniable, Tim.
Somebody they'll be leaning on for sure in this game. Pascal coming back in for Lowe as he heads to the bench with 2 fouls here. 10 minutes gone by here in the first half. All square 21. Foster knocks it away. Staying here with Pitt. Levy makes his return to the game. Inbounded by Green. Amaya guarding Barber. Shot clock at 7. Foul line shot, lefty. Misses it short. Rebound, lefty. Thigpen trying to steal it away. Gets caught with a foul there.
Yeah, Thigpen tried to go over top of Levy to grab that board. Ref saw him. Refs caught him, Tim.
Neal subbing into the game here. Barber heading to the bench. Foster. Pass deflected over to Amaya. Pascal drives. Thigpen putting his hands in there, reaching. Amaya, long pass. Foster, 3. Short. Nice. Contained there by Fullwood. Imachita blocked. Myers coming the other way.
6'4" Myers denies 6'9" Imachita at the rim.
Oh, tough pass there by Green. Had a give and go look that could have gotten them for the score. They turn it over. Missed points in transition.
The one thing that I feel like both these teams did yesterday, Tim, was leave so many points on the floor. Free throws, turnovers, easy possessions wasted yesterday. And I hope they try to limit those, make themselves victorious today.
Oh! Flushed by Imachita. I think that's what Levy was going to do initially there with the float there.
Yeah, I think Levy was ready for Imachita to go sky high on that one.
Yeah.
Imachita took his time on that one, Tim. But he gets the points off. So.
23-21. Advantage Montgomery. Good defense there by Montgomery. Stolen away by Green. The other way. Kicks it out. Thigpen drives amongst the trees. Out to Green in the corner. Bounce pass Myers. And takes the challenge to Imachita and scores.
Ashanta Hampton hangs in the air and hangs in for the finish.
Foster floater, no. Fighting for it is Foster, right position. Second chance. He's going to get 2 at the line.
Dante Foster, 6-foot freshman. Great job to grab the board, draw some contact. Has a chance to give his team the lead in this tight matchup.
First one good for Foster. 6-foot freshman guard from Miami, Florida. From Everglades High School. And 1 for 1 on that trip. Fighting for it, Imachita. The length too much. Just over Myers.
Yeah, 6'9" Imachita, just too tall for Cameron Myers. Not a short player, 6'4", but just can't compete with the size.
Baseball pass by Pascal. Amaya lays it in nice and easy.
Yeah, Amaya's had a quiet first half, played a lot of big minutes yesterday, started today, so he's really earned his spot here.
And back and forth in transition. Myers.
Looks like Cameron Myers going to pick up where he left off yesterday, Tim.
And travel there by Levy. As tempo and the pace is increased back and forth. Both squads. As number 23 as Isaac Vasquez subbing back in for Montgomery. Big pin, bringing it up, guarded by Levy. And a backcourt. Is it a backcourt violation? Or is it a foul here?
I'm not sure, Tim.
I think it's a backcourt violation. Not entirely sure. Barber will inbound it. Neal hands it back to Barber. Fullwood. Screen by Hampton. Fullwood, foul line. Missed. Pascal, rebound. Bounce past. Vasquez drives, kicks it out. Levy. Amaya drives, kick out. Vasquez, three. Misses. Rebound Hampton. Fighting with Levy.
Yeah, Tim, neither team has been able to find a lot of success from deep, which is a lot different from yesterday, where they were coming out, hitting shots, hitting a lot of threes. But they're both, it's a gritty game, a gritty matchup, 28-25. Not a high-scoring one, but definitely a high-volume game. You can see some of the guys are tired, some of the guys are breathing hard. So definitely a very up-and-down game we have going on so far.
Tempo has increased, for sure. 7 minutes left. Barber guarded by Levy. Hampton trying to set that screen, denied by Vasquez. Set back in the one-on-one. McNeil blocked by Imachita, his second one today.
Imachita, number 5, and 5 fingers on that one as he sends it back home.
Levy, three. No, Imachita. Access denied by Fullwood, who's been a pest on the defensive end.
6 foot Fullwood blocks 6'9" Imachita.
Pascal blocked twice.
It's just a block party going on in this one, Tim.
And tight rope in there by Pascal, able to draw the foul, the bump on Fullwood.
Wow, defense coming at a premium. If you appreciate good defense, then you'll appreciate this one. 3 back-to-back blocks on 3 back-to-back possession, folks. Just wow.
That 7th team foul in the bonus. 1-on-1 here. And Pascal. First one good. Pascal sitting at 5 points right now. Now 6. 30-25. Montgomery ahead. Last quarter of the first half left. Fullwood gets past Pascal off the screen. Too strong. Levy.
It seems like Pitt community really wants to get Fullwood into that pull-up mid-range jumper, a shot he should be hitting but hasn't gone down so far.
Good look. Imachita, corner, drives as he bulldozes right over Green.
The smaller Green trying to beat Imachita to the spot. Couldn't get his feet set. Easy block call for the refs.
8th foul. 1-on-1 chance here for Imachita, who's been much more active and lively here in the second game here. He's sitting at 2 blocks and 11 points. Now make it 12.
Imachita's had a loud first half. Like we said yesterday, he was really quiet, really just a more reserved player yesterday. He's come out, he's been on it. Looks like Coach Blackman might have said something that lit a fire under him too.
1 of 2. Rebound by McNeil for Pitt. Barber bringing it up left side. Go back to got some man-to-man action. McNeil flashes, picked up his dribble. Dribble hand off to Green, drives just outside the foul line. No, shot not falling. Barber, left hand, float, gets the roll. No, he doesn't. Imachita rebound. Hampton trying to steal there.
Neither team can buy a basket right now, Tim. In and out. You just seen Amari Barber's shot bounce in, then roll out, Tim. It's just not been either of these teams' day.
And that's the thing, they're getting such good looks. Such good makeable looks right in the high percentage area in the paint.
Yeah, and the thing is, we saw a lot of those looks go down yesterday early on. This has been a slower first half in terms of scoring, but it has been a quicker first half in pacing. Remember that yesterday we were in the bonus at 7 minutes, 6 minutes. We just got to the bonus, 5 minutes left in the half. I'm really interested to see how this one closes as Machida tries to extend his team's lead to 8.
And does that. Looks like Coach Blackman is going to call timeout. First-year coach from Montgomery College as we have our first break here. 33-25. Be right back after this break. Back after our first timeout. 5:34 left in the first half. Montgomery College up on Pitt, 33-25. Looking to start a run here right before the end of the half. A little pressure being applied there by Blow and Pascal. Fullwood drives to his left, draws the defense in. They work it around the horn. Barber inside the free throw line, and finally gets that one to fall.
Barber's first field goal there. Had a good first half yesterday. Let's see how he's going to wrap up these final 5 minutes.
Pass deflected. Vasquez turns it over. Green, Barber, left hand, left side. Doesn't get it to fall. Ball on the floor. Barber has it. Loose. McNeil can't finish it there. Myers idling. Fullwood reached over by Lowe. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Raptors.
Now, I know when you were a kid, Tim, you played hot potato.
Yes.
And that's what we just witnessed. Neither team could hold on to the possession. You have players flipping the ball up. Pitt Community College players grabbing the ball. Montgomery Community College players coming down with it. So I guess somehow, Montgomery Community possession.
Pascal inbounding it to Levy. 4:35 left. Levy. Amaya over to Pascal. Picks up his dribble. Tight defense here by Bulldogs. Tipped away. Active hands by Myers on the steal. He's got his man. Fillmore. Left hand stripped by Pascal. Smart defense there. Staying here with the Bulldogs.
Great play from Pascal. Vasquez just telegraphed his pass too much on the other end. Cameron Myers easily able to catch that one, take it down to the other position.
And Machida back into the game. Vasquez to the bench. Green inbounds it under the Bulldog basket. Myers in the corner, tightly by Lowe. Barber. Over to McNeil. Machida way out there on him. Picks up his dribble, tight corners. Somehow Fullwood gets it, scores, and one. Passed along Machida.
Jairus Fullwood playing possessed this first half. Already in the double digits. Playing great. Being very aggressive today.
I think it's the shoes. He's got 2 different shoes on. He's got a yellow one and a blue one.
It might be, Tim, because this is a completely different player than we saw yesterday. Somebody who took a lot of jump shots, somebody who took a lot of outside shots. Forward's been attacking. Most of his points have come in the paint. He's been making transition points count. They have been effective today, Tim.
Much more engaged. As that is the second personal there. I mean, just impressive. Just your will against my will. How he's able to get that past the long wingspan of Imachita and still score. Impressive.
Don't forget earlier, Tim, Forward also denied Imachita at the rim.
Yes.
The 6'1" guard might not be tall, but has heart.
He's got some springs in his shoes. Cannot convert on the N1. Rebound by Levy. Levy pressing it. Corner. Pascal guarded by McNeil. Pitt faithful getting loud. Big possession. 4-point game. Vasquez in the middle of the zone. Amaya drives, glides, fades, shot missed. Rebound McNeil. Wide open is Fulmore. He can't see him. Myers drives, pass low, blocked by Lowe. Fighting for it is McNeil. Amaya and Barber. A little aggressive, a little handsy, a little more flavor in this game.
Have you ever seen an unstoppable force meet an unmovable object? Well, Muhammad Lowe is the unstoppable force down low, ladies and gentlemen.
On the low. What seems to have been the 4th or 5th jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with Pitt. And that's where Coach Mullins is going to call a timeout. Here with 3:37 left. Still a tight game, 4-point advantage for Montgomery. Seeing the defensive intensity pick up with both teams here in the last 5 to 7 minutes, if you will.
Yeah, I've really liked how both teams have played so far. You know, on the defensive end, blocking shots, making steals, making big plays, showing a lot of effort, but also on offense. Neither team has really been able to find a rhythm from beyond the arc. Still attacking, still looking for open shots. It's a close game, yes, but both teams are playing extremely well on offense, and they're all sharing the ball, sharing the wealth. There's no selfish play going on, and that's why both teams are still within 4 points of each other.
And we see, like we talked in this game, from the first game, some of the guys have been noticeably quiet, have came alive and popped up. Imachita and Fullwood on both had rough games, been much more engaged and active in this one.
Yes, and I really like what Coach Blackman has done with Lowe. Not a big offensive threat, but knows that Lowe is a great defender and has used him to kind of slow down the attack of Cameron Myers. You saw it just now. Lowe blocked the shot off the backboard. Coach Blackman is using Lowe in a great way right now, and he's really slowing down Cameron Myers. And he can keep this up. It's going to be a great help to Montgomery community.
Barber is going to inbound under the basket. Again, both teams still searching for their first win of the season. And they sure are playing like it in this game. And not even an inbounds pass, and foul there on Pitt. On McNeil.
Yeah, Jamarick McNeil pushed number 24, Josh Switzer, for Montgomery community on the inbound. Ref saw it. Easy call for the ref. McNeil just extended that arm. As soon as you extend that arm, every single time they're going to call you for it.
Guess they're just trying to see who they get the foul on. 33-29, 3:30 left. Switzer over to Amaya. Levy, draw on the defense end. Pascal, 3, tough look, and catches it right over Josie.
Great shot from Pascal there. 0 of 2 before that one. Nice to see one go on.
Josie, pick from McNeil. Great defense contained by the Raptors. Phil Wood. There's wide open Myers. He's been living there all game. Can't convert there.
Montgomery Community has a chance to seize all the momentum here and take a 10-point lead on this possession.
Amaya drawing the defense in. Levy around the wings. Pascal trying to find a hole in this zone. Amaya, he can hit the three and does it right there.
Adrian Amaya, folks, didn't start yesterday, didn't see as much time, but made the most of every single minute he was in the game, dropping excellent buckets, putting up great shots, putting up great defense, and now he's showing you exactly why he's earned the play time he's getting.
There's a reach-in foul they're calling on Pitt. And Foster subbing in for Montgomery. Amaya heading to the bench. First personal there on Amaya. Both teams approaching the double foul limit as the front end is missed. What is that lead?
First half. Blocking shots, making buckets, attacking the rim. Jarris Fullwood has came out extremely well today, Tim.
Showing up, showing out. As in the double bonus low, he's going to shoot both of these. The bank is open, clearly at the foul line there for Lowe.
It's Sunday, but the bank's open somewhere, Tim.
Somewhere.
ATM.
It's just about to suggest that. One of two on the trip for Lowe. Fullwood picks up his dribble. Stuck. Needs help. And a 5-second violation.
And you can hear the roar of the Montgomery community crowd. Excellent defense from Pascal there, giving up his body, showing Fullwood his full face, not allowing him anywhere to go with the ball.
Pascal cannot make it. Josie Levy fighting for it. Latch touched by Levy.
Levy almost had the rebound, had it fall out of his hands, bounced off him and went out.
Josie inbounding it to Barber. 1:45 left. 11-point advantage for the Raptors of Montgomery College. Josie, strong drive. Switzer giving chase. Myers on low. It's been the matchup of the first half. Myers gets by. Contorts his body. Can't get it to fall. Just a little too strong.
And the matchup of Muhammad Lowe has effectively quieted Cameron Myers, an offensive explosion.
Almost an errant mistake. Blocked by Myers. Fighting for it is Pascal and Barber. And yet another jump ball.
It looks like Lowe and Fullwood are sharing words.
It's getting live in the den, folks. Lowe doing a little talking to Fullwood. That's the defensive juices and intensity talking there.
Yeah, both teams hungry for that first win of the season. Tenacious defense on both sides.
Amaya subbing back in for Montgomery. Switzer going to the bench. Levy will inbound here on the long baseline. Over to Foster. Pascal in the zone, teeth of the zone. Foster, Euro step. Took just one extra step and travels.
Foster appeared to be a good move to me, Tim. Looks like the official saw an extra step down low.
Might have been that third step. Just one extra step.
Yes, maybe.
55 seconds left in the half. Barber Fullwood over to Josie. Nice, tenacious defense by Foster and Amaya. Staying here with Pitt.
Great trap there from Foster. I really like how Montgomery community has picked up their intensity, meaning every defensive possession with hot defense, in-your-face defense, making every shot, every dribble a hard one.
12 on the shot clock. Screen by Myers. Barber. Good feed. McNeil for 2.
Great feed from the General Barber there. Found his man down low for an easy boost, Tim.
And that cuts their deficit under double digits to 9. Hot potato, Amaya, low, block at the rim by McNeil. But last touch by Myers.
Muhammad Lowe couldn't hold on to the ball. Great block from Jamari McNeil, stripping the bigger Lowe from the ball.
16 seconds left on the shot clock. Amaya inbounds, nobody on him. Over to Livy. Barber, Fullwood communicating on the defense for the zone. Foster, Amaya, 6 on the shot clock. Pascal drives in, tough defense. How did he get through? And he scores.
Strong move from Pascal, able to take on the defense, slicing through for an easy.
5 seconds left. McNeil misses long, rebound low. 3, 2, 1. Levy. Is it in? No. And that's how the first half will end. Incredible intensity, defense picked up in this game, Malachi.
True.
Montgomery with the lead here over Pitt, 42-31.
Yeah, Tim, and it feels like we're watching two completely different teams here. Even though Pitt community is down, they're still coming out with a lot of fire, coming out playing a whole different brand of basketball than we saw yesterday. Montgomery community always on it on defense, in-your-face defense, like I mentioned earlier, playing great defense, staying with their men, playing their roles well, and on offense playing unselfish basketball, spreading the wealth around. You have multiple players scoring points, multiple players on that stat sheet, so it's just a great effort from both squads here, Tim.
With that, see you guys back here in 15. Game 1 of 3, Donald Beasley Mixer. Tim Tootin, Malachi Woods. See you back. That's the Pope, isn't it?
Yep. Tony Crewed Up Hope. That's a good one. You should say that today. It's a good one.
He's like, it's hot. It's white smoke hot in here. That's because the Pope has arrived.
Nice. Or,
Or,
hold on.
what do you suggest?
Hold on. I don't know. White smoke is good. But he's like, maybe like, because the Pope has something to do with the Protestant, right? Something that, I don't know. It's too much.
I don't know too much about that theology.
Yeah, white smoke's probably the best.
What's up, Jaden? Skirting. red zone channel.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Rich, how you
Good.
doing, man?
All
How
right.
you doing?
So our chance doing okay?
Yes, man.
All right, good.
Doing pretty good, man. I'm just a little tired, but, you know,
Yeah.
as long as the game is engaging, it is, I think I'll be all right. I'm just, I think I'm a little worn down from yesterday.
Yeah.
Four games, man. That's 4 games. I think I'm just ready for it now.
Yeah. But we kind of took the pot win today. We're going to be dragging ass.
And it'll be, it'll probably be pitch black dark.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Switch the pots back today.
Yeah, man. I didn't even really feel that extra hour.
I didn't either.
As soon as I got home at like 11:30, the World Series was on, but I couldn't stop thinking of that. I was over, I took a shower, then I was out cold. Hope defense is doing all right, man.
Yeah, me too.
It's all right. We know it's not easy, you lose your day.
Right.
We still got the same thing, the hot dogs and hamburgers.
Yes, I
something.
don't know.
Maybe at the end of this game or halftime of the second game, I'll probably get a burger or something.
Okay.
Football, red zone, baby. What are you talking about?
What's your Ravens fan?
I'm a Ravens fan.
So you want to watch the team that actually wins in the 49ers?
You know what? Who's your team? Seattle. Okay, we'll talk.
We're so better than y'all right now.
I love their uniforms.
Yeah, we're perfect.
Their throwbacks. Opening kickoff. He's gone. Wow.
Hey, man. Happens.
Back here for the second half of our opening game of Day 2 of the Donald Beasley Mixer. Montgomery College versus Pitt Community College. Advantage, Montgomery up by 11. Myers drives.
Had a good first half. Not ideal for him, though. A lot of missed shots. Hopefully he tries to. Down 11. Gonna try
That was on Machida. That's his third. As the first free throw is down by Myers. Misses the second one, and Machida with the rebound. Levy brings it up. Swings that to Pascal. Deep 2-3 zone. Amaya. Levy flashing. Pascal. Tight roping it. Can't get it to score. McNeil with the rebound.
Pascal drove into the teeth of the defense there. Great defense for Pitt Community, not to foul, keeping their hands straight up, providing an excellent contest.
There's Hampton. Over to Myers. Drives. Uses it, scores, and one. Nice move by Myers. Continues his scoring crusade here. Continue to find all kinds of ways to get to the rack.
Cameron Myers aggressive here, attacking the paint, using that speed. You know, Chris Levy tried to take a charge, but Myers already there. Chris Levy is not quick enough. And Myers the opportunity to make it three.
Swish three. Swishes by Myers. 7 points is the lead here for the Raptors. 1 minute gone by, still looking for their first points of the second half. Dangerous pass, nearly turned over. Amaya, stolen by Barber. has numbers. Fullwood drives, and a block by Amaya. Never mind, a foul.
Good effort from Amaya there, not allowing an easy bucket. Not the best shot there for Pitt Community, though. I understand Fullwood's aggressive. Fullwood's been your leading scorer, but it's a 3-on-1 situation. Someone has to be open, and you can find that. Fullwood, though, bailed out with a foul.
So I got a timeout here early on in the action. 30-second timeout. 42-35 is the score. Montgomery is up 42-35. As Coach Blackman calls an early timeout. Looks like a little bit of lack of focus from the Raptors. His squad wants to be more engaged and focused here.
Yeah, Coach Blackman just really irritated with how his squad has came out these first 2 minutes. You know, Pitt Community poised for a comeback, has came out on it, came out ready to play. Montgomery seems a little lax. Coach Blackman just stressing to his guys that we have to keep our foot on the gas here. It's only a 7-point lead, 18:48 left to go in the second half. It's still anyone's ball game, too.
We got Fullwood at the line. First one is good. He had a strong first half with double digits in points. Active on the defensive end. Tim and Myers really leading the charge on both ends of the floor for this Bulldogs team.
And you saw Muhammad Lowe just check in the game. He's had the most success in guarding Myers. Looks like Coach Blackman's seen enough.
And the iron unkind to Fullwood on that one. 1 and 2 on the trip. Little half-court pressure, and they cause the turnover. Myers has it. And a bump there by Vasquez, a little too aggressive, and he gets called for his foul.
Montgomery Community has to be careful here. Already 4 team fouls in this half. You don't want to give Pitt Community free points at the line by putting in a bonus early on.
And McNeil in the game for the Bulldogs. Number 24, Josh Switzer in for the Raptors. Barber over to Fullwood on the left wing. McNeil out, pick set by Hampton. Has the shot if he wants it. Picks up his dribble in the middle of the zone. Tapped away by Pascal. Recovered by Switzer. Fighting with it is Hampton. Hampton and Pascal fighting. And we got a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Raptors.
Great play from Montgomery Community there. Able to stand in, play some defense. And now they're awarded with a possession.
Now inbound by Switzer. Levy. Amaya. Swinging it back out. Levy. Pascal in the middle of the zone looking. There's Lowe. Open in the corner. Pass tipped away. Staying here with Montgomery. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Amaya will inbound it on the sideline. Lowe flashes out. In paint to Pascal. Nice touch. An even better score there.
Nice move from Pascal. A little teardrop in the paint right there.
Their lead is 8. Barber. Fullwood. Screen set by Myers. Not used by Fullwood. Another screen set. Rolls. Doesn't get it. 12 on the shot clock. Fullwood calling for it. Guarded out by Lowe. Drives to his right. Up and under. Can't finish. Switzer rebound.
Great defense from Lowe and Switzer. Switzer with the help defense. Lowe meeting Fullwood at the perimeter.
Active hands by McNeil on the steal. Fullwood. Jumper. No. Lowe strong for the rebound.
Muhammad Lowe has already improved his play greatly from yesterday.
Little long pass. Levy catches it. Amaya has it. Missed it. And stolen away. Here come the Bulldogs. Fullwood drives, Euro step, corner. Barber, 3. Long, tapped out. Levy, 2-on-2. Trying to set the charge by Fullwood. Doesn't get it. Count the basket by Levy.
Good move there from Chris Levy. Jairus Fullwood tried to take the charge, didn't completely have positioning. Levy takes the contact, takes the finish, and hopefully he'll take it at one time.
And puts their lead back at double digits. Free throw is good. Levy now in double figures with 10 points on the day. Lead is now 11. Barber tightly guarded by Levy. Not trying to give him an inch. And backs off. McNeil drives hard to his right. Lays up. Blocked by Lowe. It's a block party for the Raptors. Pascal finishes it on the other end.
Muhammad Lowe erasing shots in the paint. His third or second block of the game, folks. Muhammad Lowe has been a force.
13-point advantage. McNeil drives past Amaya. Left hand and one. Despite the contact by Switzer.
Ashanta Hampton Jr., the freshman wing, asserting himself on that take to the rim.
Substitution for the Raptors. Foster and Manasray into the game. Swish there by Hampton. And making his return to the game first time this second half for Montgomery is Imachita.
I'm really interested to see how Montgomery takes advantage of this two big man lineup with Lowe and Imachita.
Yeah, Aaron pass there by Lowe. But yeah, like you said, that is good, interesting to see. You got two defensive stoppers in Lowe and Imachita, as well as Imachita on the offensive end has flourished his offensive game in this one. Foster applying the pressure. Barber drives, and a little bump there after Barber got past Foster.
And that's a skill I really recommend, guards learn. Just, able to dribble the ball down the court, but also able to attract those easy fouls when you know your defender is on your hip, easily able to stop. That's a skill I really recommend all guards learn.
Barber goes right by and a block by Lowe, but Myers cleans up the mess.
Pitt Community got the points there, but Muhammad Lowe.
And another Aaron pass by Lowe. Got sped up there by the press. Aaron pass to Manasray, and it goes out of bounds, and that's the second turnover and as many possessions for Lowe as he's going to head to the bench. Self-inflicted wounds.
I mentioned it earlier, Tim. Turnovers are so big in close games like these. Really often deciding factors.
And another reach-in foul there on Montgomery College. And just like that, we talked about the foul trouble a couple minutes ago. Now at 7, they're in the bonus.
Now at this point, if you're Montgomery, every time you foul, there's an opportunity for the Bulldogs to earn points, and that's what you didn't want. I love the aggression on defense, but it's a little too aggressive. The refs are going to call you when you get too handsy, too physical with the offensive player.
Forward makes the first. Forward 4 of 7 now from the free throw line.
Looks like we're going to see some action from sophomore Jalen Chisholm. Played a lot yesterday, was able to give him some decent minutes. Let's see what he does in this.
First time we called his name several times coming off the bench yesterday, but he's in there. There's a tight rope and a traveling violation. This half-court trap is really giving the Raptors some fits.
Yeah, Levy caught the ball in the trap, unable to put his dribble down before he took a step. Easy call for the refs.
Trapped in the corner where you don't want to be. 49-43. Bulldogs chipping away this Raptors lead. Chisholm high up, miss. Myers second chance, no. Third time the charm, blocked by Imachita. I think that's 4 for him.
Montgomery Community absolutely denying down low in the paint.
Foster travels. Interesting. Maya coming in for Foster.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers in this half for both teams. Whoever cleans up first could maybe make a run, either breaking the game wide open or coming back.
15 minutes left here in game 1 of 3. Day 2 of our Donald Beasley mixer, Montgomery College, Pitt Community College. Levy, quick hands on that steal there, pokes it out.
Good steal from Chris Levy, letting the offensive man get in front of him, using that to his advantage.
2-3 zone, Pascal, Amaya, he can hit that shot. In and out, and Machida battling with the rebound with Chisholm. And they award that foul on Chisholm.
And Machida has been aggressive all afternoon, getting rebounds, attempting second chance points, getting fouled, getting buckets, and now he's headed to the line for a pair.
First one missed there by Chisholm, and Machida. 5 of 8 from the free throw line. One of 2 on that trip, 16 points for Jordan Imachida. And a 7-point advantage, and turnover there, Fullwood. Just out of the reach there, Barber. Quick inbounds. Amaya to Manisray. And he turns it right back. A gift to Pitt.
Yeah, back-to-back turnovers for both teams.
Inbounds, Chisholm. Oh, and they point the bench calling out a foot on the line. Wow, 3 turnovers. I guess nobody wants the basketball this half.
Neither team able to get any offense going in the half-court set. Really just struggling with bringing it past the front court.
Maya inbounded close to the bench. Levy. Imachida called for it in the paint. Pick set by Imachida. Levy gets through it. Floats. Nice look. Unfortunately, took an extra step. Man.
6 back-to-back turnovers with both teams. Neither team having an actual possession that lasted more than 15 seconds, folks.
Ugh. And with the going back and forth. Timeout. Both teams a little rattled. 50-43 is our score. Right back after this break.
That is hard to watch.
They got confused or something.
Assistant coach says, they got permission from the women. And the assistant coach says, only the coach knows. Where's that in the rule book?
I don't know, man. This is a hierarchy. Back live. Just subbed in. Inbounding is James Zimmerman. It is deflected by Vasquez off the hands of Levy. Or maybe Thickpen, so it's going to stay right here with Pitt. Back to inbound is number 14, James Zimmerman. Over to Thickpen also subbing into the game. Gets past Amaya, dribbles, kicks it out. Zimmerman, nice look. Fullwood gets Imachita going and gets him for the foul. Able to get the big man off his feet. I think that's foul number 4. So dangerous.
Great find there from number 14, James Zimmerman. Able to find down low. Jarris Fullwood able to hang in there, draw a foul from Imachita's 4th. An excellent possession there from Pitt Community.
Fullwood 3 of 4 from the line here in the second half. First one missed.
And I would hate to believe this for Pitt Community, but if you do not come victorious in this game, you have to think about the free throw margin. A 7-point advantage right now is held by Montgomery Community, but easily 7 points left out there on that charity strike.
It's important, especially as that, and that's the difference in this game. They're down about 6. Manis raised. They break the press. Shot, no. Vasquez, rebound, can't corral it. Pitt basketball.
Pitt Community College press is smothering. Both teams' press is smothering, but Pitt Community has really used that to turn defense into possessions.
Barber, stop, pop. Cannot get it to Rolls. Good look, low with the rebound. Again, down 6 points. Manistre, can he connect? No. Fortuitous bounce to Levy on the rebound. Drives right down the teeth of the zone. And a reach holding foul there on Pitt. It's going to be on Thigpen. This is Octavius Thigpen.
Thigpen, one of the smaller guards on this Pitt Community team. Plays excellent defense, provides him an excellent point guard role. Just does his job well.
And selling back in is McNeil for Pitt. And Pascal back into the game. 3, Levy. Lodged against the backboard.
And
Not
dare
often
I say, Tim, do we have our first gutter of the Beasley mixer?
Confirmed.
It is.
Confirmed.
It is.
Wow. Fullwood inbounds it to Barber. Amaya on him. Myers flashing the top of the key, flashing back into the paint, trying to get the ball. Thigpen, pick set, no switch. They both get him. Myers, twirl. Dipsy do, how do you do?
Cameron Myers, excellent move, puts Amaya in the spin cycle.
Quite the pirouette, if you will. Manistre gets the shot. Oh! It looked like Myers was in great position, but Manistre gets it and 1. First 2, Manistre on the board.
First 2 for number 2, Tim.
That's right.
And a much needed 2. Manistre finally gets to see one go. Hopefully, that potentially changing his confidence for the rest of the game.
That's something you would like to see that he can build off, probably maybe a little bit of a spark. As Montgomery's trying to get back to double digits. He misses the free throw. Rebound Myers.
Strong rebound from Myers there, fighting over low. The biggest matchup of the game so far.
And their strong defense is foul there on Levy. Thigpen, as you talked about his ability for his size, able to get past the bigger guard in Levy.
Thigpen always does an excellent job of controlling the pace of the game for Pitt Community. Barber does take on a lot of point guard responsibilities, but Thigpen is that default point guard, somebody who's not going to shoot first, but look to pass first, look to get teammates involved, and look to make the best play for his team to get the best outcome.
With that foul, that puts Montgomery in 9 fouls. So when we get back from this break, shooting a 1-and-1 is Thigpen. Tim Tuden, Malachi Woods. Be back. First one good for Thigpen. Continue to chop into that Raptors lead. Two for two. First 2 points for Thigpen. Trap being applied. Almost stolen. Levy, low. Dangerous pass. Full wood. Barber in the tight 2-3 zone. Pitt bench getting loud. Amaya for 3. Silences the crowd.
Adrian Amaya, his impact cannot be understated. Knocks down open shots, knocks down contested shots, has been an excellent factor for Montgomery community today.
It's his second 3 on the day. Sitting at 8 points. 7-point advantage. 12-15 left. Second half. McNeil. Fullwood. Shot clock at 5. Got to go. Thigpen. Back to Fullwood. McNeil. 3-2 for 3. Short. Rebound. Amaya. Pascal. Crashing. Left hand. Right hand, excuse me. Lays it in.
Good job in the run out. Transition defense turns into transition offense. Turns into easy points, Tim.
9-point advantage. Thigpen. McNeil. Denied by Amaya. Knocks it away. Staying here. Barber will inbound it in front of the bench. Thigpen. Into the teeth of the zone. Fullwood. Thigpen. Penetrates. Float. Barber. Yes.
Great find from the general, Thigpen. The smallest player on the court, having a big impact.
And a stolen pass. Errant pass by Amaya. Fullwood goes up. Pass knocked away. Great hands by Amaya. Levy looking to press the issue the other way. Drives, kicks out. Pascal, corner 3. No! Rebound by Myers.
Forward lost the ball going up with that possession, and I know Pascal, once that one back, can hit the open 3, and he knows he can knock it down.
Certainly has the ability to do that. As Thigpen, after some active minutes, will head to the bench. Malachi Green, number 30, subbing in his place. Amaya will inbound. Out to low. Bounce pass to Levy. On the wing, Amaya. Kicking it back out, Levy. Moving, trying to find a hole in this zone. Amaya, shot clock at 5. Pascal drives strong, right hand, float game. Ever so pure.
Great play from Pascal, driving around defenders, slicing through the defense, and a nice teardrop.
Green. Barber. Fullwood. Swinging it around the key. Green. Flashing in the middle of that zone is Myers. Fullwood. Shot long. Rebound Levy. Always looking to press. Bounce pass Amaya. Bounce play. Manis Ray. Up and under. Stolen away. And a foul. A tough transition there for the Raptors. Great recovery defense as well.
Yes, excellent defense on that possession. Force Manis Ray to leave his feet. And as I mentioned earlier, once you leave your feet, what did you say, Tim? In no man's land.
No man's land.
Manis Ray forced to throw the ball away, resulting in a turnover. And now Pitt Community's at the line with a chance to cut the lead to 7.
And now in that double bonus, so it's 2 free throws for the rest of the way for Pitt. As they continue to try to cut into this lead. It's not going to help when you miss that free throw. Swish for the second. 4-possession game here. Montgomery. Pass tipped away, pressure by Barber and Fullwood. Barber has it. Lefty, foul line, cash it in.
Pitt Community starting to feel this energy, feeling the press.
And Levy loses it. Fullwood takes it again, and one! The Bulldogs are looking to make a charge.
Jarris Forward, leading his team, leading the charge. Points, defense, whatever you need, he got it, ladies and gentlemen.
This full court press giving Levy and the Raptors some fits. And I guess if you're not going to make it to the free throw line, you just trap them here, and look at that. Only down 4 points, Malachi.
Yes,
This could be integral, and still 9:54 left. Still a lot of basketball to be played.
Pitt Community doing an excellent job of seizing the pace and tempo of the game, making Montgomery Community play at the speed they wanted to play, which is fast, not giving the opportunity to get into the half-court sets, pressuring Christopher Levy in the front court, causing turnovers, resulting in easy points, and now they have an opportunity to tie the game.
Okay, we've got a timeout, so we're going to step aside here. Momentum in favor of Pitt, only down 4 points. Tim Tuden, Malachi Woods. Be right back after this break.
That was a good call right there, man. Hey, we're doing better than yesterday. Every day we're gonna get nicer. So I'm the nicest. I do like that. It's 3 games today too, right? Oh yeah, for sure.
A little delivery from within.
Back live here. It looks like we got a technical. So I believe they called that on Levy. So Barber will get a chance to continue to trim into this deficit. And misses the first. Goodness.
Yeah, a lot of points being left out here for Pitt Community. And you don't want to have any regrets after a game, but just know that this game doesn't result in the outcome you want. You just know that it could be caused from all these free points that they left.
That's why they're free. You got to convert. So after those technicals now, after Fullwood made that and one, now he's going to try to convert it for a 3-point play. If he makes this, Malachi, we're down to a 1-possession game.
This really shows you the urgency that these two teams came with and the lack of urgency in Montgomery Community. Pitt came out ready to play, foot on the gas, knowing that they were down. Montgomery Community kind of seemed a little bit more relaxed, knowing they had an 11-point lead going into the half and feeling like they were in control of the game.
And they're able to successfully get through this trap. Amaya drives, fade away. Good look. And great positioning there by McNeil as Lowe getting called for over the back.
And now we're headed back to the free throw line again, Tim. Every mistake that is made on defense in a foul is going to result in an easy opportunity for points for Pitt Community. And that's what we were talking about earlier as we saw the aggressive defense from Montgomery.
Yes. It's quite the good strategy because you see they're running this trap and causing Montgomery to speed it up. And they're having to try to feed and score. And so they got to be very testy when they're playing the positioning because these fouls are going right back to the line.
Yeah, a lot of Montgomery fouls, just small and insignificant ones caused by this frustration from this press.
And guess what, folks? We're all square back at 59. Vasquez gets the pass in the backcourt. Oh, no. Raptors. Another
There's nothing more dangerous than a team with momentum, Tim. A team that believes they can win the game and a team without it.
Just exactly my words. I was getting ready to say the momentum clearly in the favor of the Bulldogs of Pittsburgh Community College. Barber, Fullwood, in the middle, Myers. Oh, they are in rhythm. Pitt has the lead.
After being down 11 going into the second half, Pitt Community has effectively taken control of this game.
And Levy charging through McNeil. Going to be a block on him. It's first personal. Switzer subbing into the game for Montgomery. Vasquez goes to the bench. Amaya will inbound it for Pitt. Excuse me, for Montgomery. Levy, guarded by Green. Amaya. Pass, Pascal, pass deflected. Levy recovers it. Amaya in rhythm. Can he knock it down? No. Fullwood to the rebound, and a travel there on Fullwood.
Great job from guard Christopher Levy, smothering Fullwood in the front court before he can get an opportunity to put the ball on the ground. Fullwood sped up. Fullwood travels.
Amaya swings it over to Switzer. Bounce pass, nearly back court, but saved by Amaya. Dangerous pass to Lowe, off the hands. And looks like Myers might have gotten a piece of Lowe's arm, not the basketball. That's going to be his third personal. 6 fouls on Pitt. One more than the bonus. Switzer drives, caught in the corner. Got to make a move up and under. Denied. McNeil swinging it out. Shot like a 5. It did not reset. They got to go. Pascal, deep 3. Count it!
Great shot from Pascal. Montgomery Community had hit a scoring drought. Now they're back in the lead, and let's see what they do with it.
Just as you talked about earlier, he's capable of making the three-point shot, and a big one with that shot clock going down. 62-61, 1 point advantage for the Raptors. Barber, Fullwood, quick in there to McNeil, turns, Burns. He's able to draw the foul. Let's see who it's on. That is on Lowe, which I believe puts him at 4. One more away from a disqualification. And back to the line, 4-2.
Pitt Community living at the free throw line in this second half, already in the double bonus.
And he's short. And cannot get that to fall. Precious free throws opportunities being wasted here by Pitt. Cutting, Pascal, foul line, fadeaway. Missed, rebound Switzer. Stolen away by Green. Over to Barber. Blocked by Pascal. Fighting for it is Amaya. Saved, McNeil. Pocket picked, but a reach on Pascal. Yet another opportunity at the line.
Great play from Pascal there, denying Barber, who looked to have an easy trip to the rack. Pascal says, not today, man.
McNeil 2 of 4 from the line today. And can't get it to fall. There must be a lid on there on the free throw line because they can't get one to fall.
Tim,
wow.
It must be. Because ain't nothing easier than free, Tim.
Splits the pair there. As first time we're seeing number 0, Ashanta Hampton Jr. back in for the Bulldogs. There's that trap being applied again. Amaya, Switzer, able to get past it. Levy, off the pass from Pascal. They got it.
Great press break formation for Montgomery Community there. Lowe taking his defender away, allowing Levy for an easy lay.
Thigpen also back in. Picks up his dribble, back to Fullwood. Thigpen trying to find the cracks in the zone. Thigpen back to Barber. Fullwood. Myers standing at the left post. Back out, Fullwood. Short on the shot, rebound Levy. And then the quick foul.
Looks like this is the foul that's going to put Montgomery Community in the bonus. Nice change of pace for them. Instead of doing the fouls, they're the one getting fouled this time. So.
It could be a 1-and-1 here as Chris Levy at the free throw line. 12 points for Chris Levy. Second trip to the free throw line. Knocks down the first one. 65-62 is the score here. Last fourth of the game here with 6:59 left.
Levy an opportunity to extend this lead to 2 possessions.
Gets it to roll there. And Machida back into the game. Has to play safe. He's still sitting with 4 fouls as he comes in for low.
And Machida has to be extremely careful here. Does it not need to pick up a quick foul? His team needs him, especially down the stretch, with them only holding a 4-point lead.
Fullwood has it. Shot clock at 15. Myers flashing along the baseline. Hezzy, Thigpen, 3. Big shot.
The little man with the big ticker.
Big 3. As they're only down 1 now. Thigpen with 7. Amaya, long pass. Emachita seemingly breaking the zone. And there is the block. That is on Hampton, and I think that's 5 for him.
Ashanta Hampton frustrated. I understand. You know, number 0, Ian Pascal, was looking to do a spin move, met Hampton at the point of contact, gave him the foul.
It's tough for him there as he's going to foul out. And still such a tight basketball game here on the Donald Beasley Mixer. Day 2. This is game 1 of 3 between Montgomery and Pitt. Please be sure to join us for game 2 coming up. We've got Hartford Community College facing Bryan and Stratton College. Pascal makes the front end of 1-1. 67-65. Raptors clinging to a lead.
Looks like the Raptors have picked up the aggression now in the second half. Earlier on, kind of looked a little more relaxed, a little more timid, but now seem to have found their stride, and both teams throwing heavyweight blows back and forth.
Fullwood, guarded by Amaya. Fine up in the zone. Myers, what a feed by McNeil.
Great pass from Jamari McNeil, able to find Cameron Myers down low.
Foster, up and under with the right hand, not good. Here's the points. Fullwood jams it home, and the Bulldogs have the lead.
And ladies and gentlemen, you just got a Fullwood jam special.
And a turnover for Montgomery. Pascal on the sideline. Coach Blackman telling the Levy, calm down. 5:50 left. Pitt has the lead. Both teams trying to leave this place with a win in this mixer. Fullwood over to Barber. Fullwood tapped away by Amaya. Active hands. Levy 2-1. Drives, takes it himself. No, Amaya cleans up the mess.
Christopher Levy, very fortunate in there. A 2-on-1 situation, you usually do not take the first shot you have, but Amaya, right place, right time, gets the deuce.
Fullwood over to Barber. McNeil trapped in the zone. Barber, Thigpen, Fullwood, thought about the 3. Myers, bounce pass, in tight quarters to McNeil. Returns the favor. Back to the lead for Pitt.
Pitt community finding holes in the Montgomery community zone and effectively exploiting them.
Levy there, now he bounce passes it, and Amaya scores on that one.
Yeah, this is the most up and down this game's been all evening. It's really interesting to see.
In the paint, McNeil, turnaround over Imachita. No. Active, quick hands. Barber, in and out. Rebound Amaya. And then the frustration foul there by Barber.
Barber really frustrated, saw his mid-range go in and out. Had a good first game yesterday. Hasn't had as much success today. Makes Amaya pay, and Amaya's going to be heading to the line.
72-71. Lead for Montgomery as both teams trading leads here in the last 4:38. So one more foul on Pitt, and they will be joining Montgomery in the double bonus. Still here, 1-on-1 chance here for Amaya. Sitting at 12 points. 7 of them here in the second half. Thigpen heads to the bench. And Josie, Almari Josie subs in, 21.
Last 4 minutes of the game. Every point important here.
Very critical 1-and-1 here for Adrian Amaya. And swishes it with no problem whatsoever.
We've kind of seen Amaya really grow up into a player here. This mixture, Tim, from the first game coming off the bench, not really knowing what his role is, to effectively showing you that he can score from any part of the court, through the mid-range, through the three-pointers, also making layups, rebounding, second chance points. Amaya's really shown this Montgomery community team.
Oh, Fullwood to Myers. What a dime. 4 to tie it up.
Pitt community continues to exploit any holes they find in this Montgomery community zone.
Foster against Josie. Pascal drives, fadeaway. McNeil looked like he got a piece of the basketball, but the ref says he heard a slap.
And you can feel the tension in here today, Tim. Both teams searching, fighting for that first victory of the season, trying to come out here with something positive.
Pascal missing the first one. It's his first miss from the charity stripe. 4 or 5 today. Makes the second. Fullwood bringing it up at the point. Pascal giving chase. 4 minutes left. Pitt. Josie. Barber. Corner to Fullwood. Pick set by Myers. Pick and roll action. Fullwood. Foul line. No. Rebound by Levy. Off his foot. Fighting for it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by him. Staying here with the Bulldogs.
Good effort there from 6-foot guard Christopher Levy, skying over 6'4" Cameron Myers, who's had his way down low all weekend. Great effort from the guard.
3:47 left. 1 point advantage for Montgomery. Barber will inbound it in front of his own bench. McNeil inbounded. Handoff. Barber drives strong left hand. Bounce pass to Josie. And a little bit out of sorts, and he travels there.
Great find from Barber. Josie just not ready for it there. I don't think he expected to get that pass. He might have thought Barber was going up with it. Josie just not ready. Spun. Refs got him for a travel team.
And Foster heading to the bench as Muhammad Lowe back in the game here with 3:42 left. 74-73. Montgomery College up on Pitt Community College. Maya, teeth of the zone. Levy, 3. Can he hit it? No. Lowe, strong rebound, loses it. They're going to call a foul as bodies on the floor. Collision there between Lowe and Barber.
Yeah, Lowe going up for the rebound. Fullwood also trying to take the ball from Lowe. Grabs a little bit too much arm.
That's a third on Fullwood. Both teams double bonus rest of the way out. Crucial free throws here for Lowe. And he misses the first. Currently 1 of 3 from the free throw line as Josie heads to the bench. Malachi Green in, number 30 for the Bulldogs. Deep side from Lowe. Misses the second. He's empty on that trip. And a travel by Green. Wow.
Yeah, Green just took too many steps without dribbling the ball to him. The old as they say. Oldest tale of time.
And Coach Mullins is going to call a timeout. 74-73 is our score. We got a 30-second timeout. Malachi, what do you think is going to be crucial for both teams if they want to come out on top, other than obviously converting on the free throws here?
Well, we got about 3 minutes, 22 seconds left in the second half, Tim. And to be honest with you, it's whatever team can string together a consistent number of stops. Right now, we've seen both teams going back and forth. Scoring's coming at a premium. Earlier in the game, we were not within the 30s. Now we're at 74-73. Both teams scoring. Both teams have been very successful in scoring this half. So it's whichever team can really find a rhythm on defense. You know, both teams are in the double bonus, so you don't want to foul. But if you can play good defense straight up and get stops and string together consistent scoring possessions, you have an opportunity to carve out a good lead and something that you can potentially hold for the next 3 minutes.
And inbounding under the basket is Levy. Pascal calling for it, kicks it out to Amaya, back to Levy. Never mind, Pascal gets the jump. High percentage shot, clutch. 76-73, clutch bucket there for the Raptors.
Great shot from Pascal, taking one step in from beyond the arc. Nobody guarding him, makes him pay.
McNeil, dribble handoff to Fullwood. Green, Barber, dribbles out, trying to draw the defense in. Strong to his left. Good defense. Myers, left hand strong against Imachita. Myers coming up big again.
Great play, Cameron Myers. He's done it all weekend, able to get downhill and get to the basket at will.
Raptors able to get through that trap. 2:35 left. Amaya, Pascal, dribbles it out. 10 on the shot clock. Picks up his dribble. Amaya in the right place. Levy travels.
Turnovers, the story of the game, Tim, especially this deep into this one. 2 minutes left on the clock. You cannot afford for little turnovers that eliminate possessions and opportunities for you to extend your lead.
Who wants it more? Is it Pitt? Is it Montgomery? 2:10 left. Malachi Green tries his hand at three. Cash it in! Jai, Norris three. Pitt has the lead.
Malachi Green from deep. He's wearing 30, folks, so the triple is down.
Amaya picks up his dribble. And a timeout, Coach Blackman. Full. With 17 seconds left on the shot clock.
Wow.
I don't know if it's too early to call it, but that three there by Malachi Green. Absolute onions, if you will.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Tim. The 5'9" freshman steps into one and knocks it down.
Somebody, I mean, you wouldn't expect he's had played sparingly. We've seen these two games, but mustered up the confidence to switch the three here on the other end, giving them a 2-point advantage.
That's just the type of half it's been for Pitt community. Everybody stepping up, you know. You might not have a big production from certain players as you did yesterday, but it's been more of a team and concerted effort, especially in this comeback, feeding off of each other's energy. And it really started with guard Jarris Fullwood. Came out playing excellent defense, blocking taller players' shots, going in amongst the trees, finishing through contact, really playing strong, and really setting the tone for his team throughout this entire contest.
And a lot of credit to them on the offensive end, even though they haven't made some of the free throws, is Pitt. Just the two-man basketball, Myers flashing into that zone and some give and go action from him and McNeil. McNeil and Myers on this last couple possession to really keep it tight and at bay in this game.
Yeah, Pitt Community has really made the most of every single possession in this comeback, made every possession count, getting great shots. You've seen them find so many holes in this Montgomery Community College Raptor defense. They found so many holes. They found so many ways to score, and right now it's paying off for them as they have a 2-point lead with just under 2 minutes left.
Pascal will inbound it here after the timeout. Bounce pass to Amaya. Drives, kicks it out to Levy. Shot clock at 10. Back to Amaya. Flashing Imachita at the top of the foul line. Turns, burns, in, out, low, tips it in. On the offensive end. Wow.
Great play from Muhammad Lowe. Imachita shot rattled out. Lowe right there to clean up.
All squared 78. Myers loses it. Diving forward is Lowe. Going to stay here with Pitt. Got to appreciate the hustle there by Lowe.
You really do. The big fella diving on the ground, getting rebounds, getting boards, making steals, making plays, playing with a lot of energy. You just got to appreciate all that Lowe's done for this Montgomery community team.
Green inbounds it to Barber. 1:30 left in this game. Myers out on the wing, drives to his left, past Lowe, and blocked by Lowe. Other end, Levy has the numbers, clutches it, and it's in. Lead for Montgomery.
Muhammad Lowe just owning the paint. Over 5 blocks in this one.
Mercy.
And he gets the steal.
On the defensive end. Can he finish? Yes, he does.
Muhammad Lowe, ladies and gentlemen, has effectively taken over this game in the last 45 seconds, accounting for 2 straight buckets, giving them a 4-point lead with 55 to go.
54 seconds left, down 4. Green picks up his dribble, kicks it out to Fullwood. In the paint to Myers. Spins, turns, blocked by Imachita. It's a block party with the Raptors.
Montgomery Community has stunned Cameron Myers down low. The stout man, the man who has been scoring all game, all weekend at will, has effectively been silenced in this second later part of the half.
There's a foul there by Pitt. Defense coming at a premium in these last 2 possessions between Lowe and Machida. My goodness.
And we mentioned it earlier, Tim. Montgomery Community didn't come out with the same type of aggression we wanted to see earlier on, but now finishing strong. Steals, blocks, great plays from their big men, Lowe and Imachita, able to control this game and control the paint. And now they are in position to gain their first victory of the season, a well-fought, a well-earned one.
The fact they're making these plays, Malachi, both with 4 fouls. Big factor there.
A lot of confidence from Coach Blackman to throw both his big men out there with 4 minutes left, knowing that he could lose either one or both at any time, Tom.
25 seconds left. Pitt has to go quickly to scare precious time. Green, 3, misses. Rebound, Levy. Shot clock turned off the hands of Levy. Staying here with Pitt.
Levy just a little too excited there, ready to grab that rebound, ready to run out, and ready to gain that first one.
18 seconds left. Have to go quick. Green will inbound it. Looking. Floats it up. Barber goes up. Foul line. Shot. Yes. And a timeout. Coach Mullins.
Good shot from Barber there. It wasn't what you were looking for. You wanted the 3, but a quick 2. Very interested to see what Pitt Community coach draws up here.
Got about 14 seconds left. We've got a full timeout here. Down 2 possessions. Got to think now they're probably going to foul immediately, try to stretch this game out as long as they can.
Yeah, Tim, you're right. And the one thing I will say about that strategy is neither team has been extremely successful from behind the free throw line. They've really struggled from the charity stripe. So if you're Pitt Community, You have to foul, and you have to hope for some misses. Now, is Montgomery College a good free throw shooting team? Not today, Tim.
Not
They
today.
haven't shot a great
Not today.
percentage, and you know that. So you have to hope for the miss, and then you have to come down and score as quickly as possible. You don't have to get a three immediately. Since
Right.
you already got a two, you don't need to go for a three. A quick two, another foul, because they've been so inconsistent from the free throw line.
As both teams in the double bonus, so you can either hope for a split. Best case scenario, they miss both. They come down and score, foul again. Maybe stretch maybe 2, maybe 3 possessions out of this.
But if you're Pitt Community, you have to score. Each possession
Absolutely.
counts here. You have 2 possessions to get 2 buckets if you're Pitt Community, and you cannot allow for Montgomery Community to run down this clock. You have to foul them immediately upon inbound.
Maya has it. They got a foul. They got a foul. They don't. Almost stolen. Let Pascal. Got a foul. Got a foul. And they wait too much time coming off the clock. 4.6.
Wow. We really weren't expecting Pitt Community to wait that long to foul. Maybe they thought they could get a steal off of the inbound because of how successful their press has been and got them back into this game. But right there, you have to foul earlier on. Precious seconds just ticked away on the clock. Now you don't have an opportunity for more than one possession.
Pascal makes the first one. Making it now a 3-point game and likely curtains for Pitt. And timeout from Coach Mullins. Try to craft something up here. Down 6 points, 4.6 left. Again, this game effectively possibly being over.
Yeah, Tim.
Gotta-
If you're Montgomery Community, you have to be really happy with the way you guys played today. You know, you did come out lax in the second half, but you got back on it, kept fighting. You know, you took all the blows from Pitt after the and ones, all the momentum they gained, all the confidence they had, and you took the blows. You stayed in there. Your big man, Cheetah, came in, showed you what he can do. The freshman really stepping into his own in his second contest. Muhammad Lowe being a defensive force with over 5 blocks, effectively shutting down Cameron Myers, who had his way all weekend in the paint. You just really have to be glad if you're Coach Blackman with the way your squad performed and with the way they dealt with being down.
Certainly, they're able to weather that mini storm, or like we talked about with Pitt, were very effective, getting that press and getting some buckets to really trim that deficit, because it seemed like forever they were down by 10, 9, and 7 points and able to tie it up at one point. And like you said, that defense for Montgomery, the clincher. Thigpen misses a 3, and there you have it, ending of game 1 of 3. The big win here for Montgomery College over Pitt, 86-80, and what turned out to be a thriller of a finish.
Yeah, Tim, it did. And congratulations to Coach Blackman, his first official win as the head coach of Montgomery Community. Just congratulations to him. Congratulations to this team. And, you know, they have a lot to look forward to as they go into the season. You know, they do face a tough schedule, but they should be fine. Games like these teach them how they can move and how they can play when they're down, how they respond as a team, as a squad.
As a team that Dundalk will see as they are their Region 20 conference rival, so they'll see them down the road. Here, into the first game, Montgomery 86, Pittsburgh 80. We'll see you back here for game 2 and 15. Tim Tootin Jr., Malachi Woods. See you soon.
My mic was like facing down.
Well, yeah, I noticed. I was like, what's up, Malachi? And it was like turned up. So
I was like, no.